Hey everybody, and welcome to another CollectionDX review. We are going to be checking out another train in the Ressha Gatai series from Ressha Sentai ToQGer. And so this is the Fire Ressha, and this is train number 10 in the series. I skipped train number 9, which is the Police Ressha, because the Fire Ressha shows up a little bit earlier in the show. So the Fire Ressha is another red train, much like the red Ressha, but the colors are different. The Fire Ressha is a lighter shade of red. You get a much deeper red with the red Ressha. So this is a really nicely detailed train. You got some windows right there and doors on the side of the train. You have that hose on the side. You also have some nozzles right here and a nozzle right there. You also have the wheels at the bottom of the train. The wheel pattern on this train is actually the same as the wheel pattern on the yellow and pink Ressha. So, while it's a nice little detail, they are sharing those wheel patterns between different trains. Then, on the underside, we have several wheels for rolling the train around. And you'll notice there's a couple raised parts right here on the train. Those right there. And so that's what the ToQ changer reads when you insert the train into it. And we'll check out those sounds later. Then on the other side you have some more nice details. Again, you got the windows and stuff. Unfortunately, this is the side with all the screw holes, so it's not as nice looking as the other side. You also have the copyright on this side, so that doesn't look too great, and some serial numbers, but this is definitely not the presentation side of the train. At the back of the train we have that rectangular recess. You can split this train in half. Then this has a couple hitches. You got one at the back, and then you got a circular point. Actually, this one doesn't have a hitch, but you have a circular recess right there. This one has a hitch at the back and a hitch in the front part that's hidden. You have to flip that out. And so you can basically take the trains and attach them that way if you want. You know, just roll them around. You can also attach some more trains. Let's throw yellow on there. And obviously you can keep linking the trains because they all have these different hitches and connection points, those little circular recesses at the front. So it's one way of playing with the toy, is you roll them around, and I just lost yellow. Alright, so the nozzles on top of the train have some articulation. You can move this nozzle up and down, and then the structure that holds the nozzles on the back has a lot more articulation. You can extend it up, you can stretch it out. This rotates. Oop. You can move the head up and down, so it's got a lot of nice articulation. You can just do all sorts of stuff with it. You can compress it back into its original state, extend it out, so that adds quite a bit of play value to this toy. So like the other trains in this line, they can interact with the ToQ changer. And so first let's check out the sounds that you get when you press the transformation button. Next, let's transfer from yellow to the Fire Ressha. And finally, let's summon the Fire Ressha. Next, we're going to bring the ToQ-Oh into the mix, but first we need to get the Fire Ressha ready to combine. So first we're going to split it apart. And then this part of the train, we're going to put this forward, and then we're going to bring this down. And so now this looks like a fire extinguisher. And so this is how we see the Fire Ressha in the show at first. When the ToQGer find it, it's a big fire extinguisher just sitting out in the middle of an open field. So the inside of the train has some nice detail. it looks like a fire extinguisher handle. It's just as easy to get that back part ready to combine with the diesel-O. All we have to do is extend out that ladder type thing or whatever, that structure, with the two nozzles at the front. Next, we're going to take this piece off, and we're going to attach that part of the fire Ressha, the rear piece, to the right arm, like so. Now for the other side, we actually don't need to take the arm off. All we have to do is bring this black piece down on the fire extinguisher, and then we set it into the hand of the diesel-O, like so. So there you have it, the diesel-O fire. And so with this combination, we have the fire extinguisher, and we also have those nozzles right there. It is worth noting that this combination in the show can actually also shoot out flames. The attachment to the right arm, the one with the nozzles, can become a flamethrower. So that's pretty cool. It also makes this an aptly named robot. They keep calling it the Extinguisher Ressha throughout the show, and then Ticket-kun, you know, the little puppet, he keeps correcting the ToQGer, telling him that this is not the Extinguisher Ressha, but in fact the Fire Ressha. Now there is one major issue with this combination, and that is that the arm attachments can make this toy a little bit unstable. Right now I have the left arm up, but watch what happens when I try to raise the right arm. The toy falls forward because it's now very front heavy. So you can't display the diesel-O firing off both weapons because you can only have one arm raised at a time. So that's kind of a bummer. But other than that, it's nice having some weapons on the diesel-O. So that is it for this review of the Fire Ressha from Ressha Sentai ToQGer. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you around. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and also leave some comments if you want to give us some feedback on this review. So, thanks for watching.